Last year's surprise playoff performance was an exhilarating glimpse of what this team could do. This year has been a roller coaster through a haunted house, but their very best shot could come in 2022-23. The Canucks have been a confusing team to watch since Benning took over. One of the worst win-loss records in the league, yet they were making the moves of a great team on the cusp of a championship. Draft picks were traded like candy for veterans like JT Miller and Toffoli, who were soon to become UFAs, while valuable UFAs like Toffoli, Markstrom, Tanev, and even Stetcher were kept for a playoff run and allowed to leave, the team receiving nothing in return. But this is nothing new. Canucks fans pay attention and have seen years of asset mismanagement. And while the cap is stuffed with several seemingly immovable assets, there is a light coming. Not next year, but 2022-23. This is when Roussel, Beagle, Louis all come off the books, while Sutter, Holtby, and Edler's current contracts will already be long gone. Sure, Besser will need a new contract then, but there'll be plenty of room then and the cap might even rise. The Canucks might even get a decent draft pick this year if Toronto and Montreal keep taking them to school. And you know what? Jim Benning might even use that pick to draft somebody. In 22-23, Brock will be 25, Bo 27, Petey, Hughes, Höglander, Ulevi, Demko, Podkolzin. They'll all be 2 more years experienced. Add a first rounder from this year and perhaps a few cost-effective signings that want to join a team on the rise, and the Canucks should hopefully be ready to do some damage. If not, they'll have to make some tough decisions regarding Horvat and Miller that year, both being expiring UFAs. But since Benning went all in last year, I can't imagine him or whomever Aquilini has in charge by then taking a step back. Right now I'm enjoying the heck out of Höglander's explosive injection in the lineup, Ulevi coming into his own, and watching the young nucleus gel around the older vets like Bo, Miller, Schmid, and like it or not, Myers, who's going to be here for several years, unless by then we'll be in the post-Seattle expansion draft era. Who are they going to take? Holtby and Jake's contracts were both 2-year deals with higher pay in the second year, so it seems like the Canucks were preparing to see them go. Myers has a no-trade clause, but movement means Seattle can claim him if they want. Please take him. Since the Canucks didn't give up any assets for Myers and his ability is only going to diminish in the coming years, I would be happy to see Seattle claim him, as that $6 million could be much better spent on depth. They desperately need more depth in the bottom 6 to stabilize their defense, and if the Canucks' budding stars now can rise to the challenge, 2023 could be a heck of a year.